Hi, this is Yara. It is Manifest Monday. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about manifesting. And one of the things that we have to do when we want to manifest specific things, like a lot of people are talking about wanting to manifest more money into their life or their highest timeline. So, there are certain things that you can do to help manifest these things into your life. If you want to manifest your highest timeline or more money into your life, things that you need to do is partially shifting the way that you're thinking. There are often lessons that you're learning or you're being presented to learn by your guides and the universe on your soul path. So, one of the things is to like release release released release the need to feel like you have to be your busiest. So if you are so busy that you cannot hear when the universe is trying to guide you along your path towards your highest good, your highest timeline, and things just keep happening and happening and happening as you're working against what's happening in your life, then sometimes perhaps you're not on the path you're supposed to be on. Maybe what you're doing is fighting the tide that's coming at you. um, Maybe you're holding on to things that you're supposed to be letting go of. Maybe you're asking for things or demanding that things have to be the way that you want them to be, rather than allowing the universe to help ease the path for you. Say you're saying, I must have more money so that I can pay all of these bills in this exact way, instead of saying, I need less bills. Or you're saying, I want to get this new car because this is the car that I want, instead of saying, I need a better car, and letting the universe figure out how to provide that for you. There's a lot of different ways to get the things that we need. And the tighter we hold on to what we want the outcome to be, instead of allowing the universe to give us the best outcome that they can provide for us, the harder it is for them to move us along our path and give us what is the best thing that they can give us. Because we, in our limited ability to look at our path, we can't always see what our best timeline is going to look like, or what the universe could provide for us. What, you know, it's kind of like a job thing. Okay. A lot of people are like, I need to have a job to pay my bills. But what if on your best timeline, you're not working a regular job to pay your bills? What if something else is happening? The universe is providing for you in a different way. What if instead of working a job that is like a 9 to 5 job, or receiving money in that way, you received an inheritance for some reason, or you got a grant. Say you're a musician and you're a talented singer and a musician, and somebody heard you play and sing somewhere because you've been allowing yourself to get out there with your music. You've been allowing the universe to provide opportunities for you to play and sing. And someone was so moved, someone who had money already, was so moved by your voice and your ability to bring beauty into the world, that they decided that they wanted to sponsor you, because they wanted to hear your music be out in the world full time. And so instead of you having to work a job, they wanted you to be able to concentrate on your music. And so you didn't need a job. You needed instead some way to be provided for. And the way that they provided for you was so much more and so much better than anything that you could have envisioned. But that's the thing. The universe themselves, God, creator, source, whatever you term it to be, in my opinion, they're facets of the same being, the same energy, the love, that light, the being, the where we come from, the manifester of all, the one who sees all of it. Anyway, everybody has their own way of looking at things, and all of our paths are our own and very different. But regardless of what you call it, where you feel like it comes from, we can't see the same way that God, source, creator, universe sees. There is an infinite amount of possibilities, and there is so much abundance here. The way that this world is out of balance will be becoming a greater thing here, but it's going to take time. In the meantime, allowing ourselves to receive, I'm having a hard time verbalizing this, opening ourselves up to receive instead of controlling how it comes to us is the best way to have the best things in our life. Whether that is coming to our highest timeline, having a vehicle provided for us, having our bills paid, having less bills to pay, that need to be paid, all of these kind of things. We don't know how that will be best achieved because we aren't good at controlling those things. But in order to manifest the things, we have to open ourselves up and allow that to come into our life. Holding on to every single detail of how you think that can happen will actually block some of your abundance, the ability for that abundance to come in. If you feel like your highest timeline has to look like this, exact this, perhaps that's not your highest timeline. Perhaps that's the next timeline up from where you're at. And your highest timeline's very far away from there. So much up here where there's so much more peace and a lot less stress. Manifesting is so much easier when you allow love and gratitude and appreciation to be part of your life. And you see what you already are getting. You see that every single part of everything that you get. I had a friend who knew that, I constantly talked about all the blessings in my life. And he said that he wished that he would get blessed the way that I was always getting blessed in my life. But I was very confused by him saying that because his family had just, in my opinion, gotten blessed because they had gotten a free freezer. And when they got it, it was a free freezer completely filled with meat because the previous owners were just going to throw all that frozen meat away. And it was completely full. It was an upright freezer. It wasn't even a chest freezer. It was an upright freezer. It was a large one. Completely full of meat. By the way, Polly says hi. She is deciding she needs all the loves. It was completely full of meat. It was months worth of food. And he was talking about how they were struggling and that they needed to have some blessings too. And could I pray and ask for help for them? And I was very confused because they were getting blessings, in my opinion. Well, obviously, I could see all the blessings that they were getting left and right. But he couldn't see the blessings he was giving. He was getting. He was being given. He was being blessed. But he couldn't see it. Sometimes we have to look around and see the blessings in our life. And see that the things that we are asking for are coming to us. We just aren't always seeing how they're coming in. And the more we see and appreciate and see them coming in and say, thank you, I love that, thank you, the more they come. The brighter that we see the world as, the more love we put out there, the more we get back. It's just the way it works. So, put everything that you want to manifest, or put this week's thing that you want to add in for manifesting in a comment. And I'm going to start saying it, I guess, because I have 16 subscribers now, and we can't do lives until we get at least 50 subscribers. And I really want to do lives so we can talk to each other live and we can help each other manifest, because the more we help each other, the better things will be. So like and subscribe, as they say, and don't forget to comment so we can all help each other. And if you see somebody else's comment, put that like on their comment and try and help each other manifest. Because the more we help each other, the better the world will be. So share your kindness, share your smiles, share love, and send your light out as much as you can. And I'll be sending you as much love and light as I possibly can. From my little corner of the world, I love you. Bye. From Yara. Yara walks with Sun Sisu, the star who guides.